Alright, so here we go. The Art of Worldly Wisdom by Baltasar Gracian. I have a pretty cheap version translated by Martin Fisher, so go ahead and hate me for it, because it's not the ultimate translation. Gracian was born in 1601, joined the Jesuits in 1633, died in 1658. The Art of Worldly Wisdom was written in 1637. It's a book of 300 bits of wisdoms, sayings, models, maxioms, whatever you want to choose. Basically, it's a guidebook to good behavior, good traits, and generally how to go about being a big Spanish badass in the 17th century. While it's written in 1637, it's still extremely relevant to today's world. Although it has a maxim here and there that might seem a bit dated. Though with a little bit of brain power, you could probably apply it to something relevant to your world today. Although truthfully, sometimes it's tough breaks and you have to move on to the next maxim. The book can be sometimes cold-hearted, sometimes warm-hearted, sometimes it's an original outlook at something, sometimes you've just heard it before many times. Sometimes it feels as if a maxim contradicts itself. Yeah, I can't exactly pinpoint which maxioms contradict themselves, because there's 300 of them, and I don't have that great of a memory to pinpoint a maxim in a set of 300, so take what I say as an observation and not fact. The book seems like a manual at times for getting into some sort of public office position. Maybe that was the point, I don't know. But that fact doesn't get in the way of understanding the ultimate underlining message in whatever maxim you're reading. So you might still be confused at what this book is actually about, because I'm being extremely vague about it. So let's go ahead and read some maxioms. Maxiom number 117. Never talk about yourself. Either you praise, which is vanity, or you reproach, which is poor spirit, both a vice, a guilty heart in the speaker, which gives pain to the listener. If it is to be avoided in private life, it is to be shunned even more in public office, where you speak to the crowd, and where you look like a fool if you give even a hint of it. A similar weakness of mind lies in speech about the present, because of the danger of foundering on either of two rocks, that of over-appreciation or that of disparagement. So yeah, pretty deep stuff, huh? Let's do one more maxiom. Maxim number 66. Keep the happy ending in mind. Many lay greater stress upon the rules in the way to an end than upon the happy attainment of that end. Yet the shame of failure has always outweighed any approbation on the pains taken in accomplishments. The winner does not have to explain. Most see nothing of the means to an end, but only the good or the bad outcome. So one that accomplishes his end does not endanger his reputation. A happy finish makes everything shine, no matter how unfitting the means may have been. Which explains why, at times, it should be a rule to offend the rules when it is not possible, by other methods, to obtain a happy ending. So what did I think of this book overall? I thought it was a very good book. Very good handbook, I should say, for anyone who might be needing to brush up on their skills of becoming a supreme leader, or I guess just want to generally be a better person. There are some things that I would tell someone to ignore, either because it's dated or because it's batshit insane. But on the whole, it's a pretty good book. I would definitely recommend it that pretty much everybody read this. Although some, I guess, might need a dictionary, because I don't know, it's not Dr. Seuss level reading. But in general, you'll probably be fine. In its subject area of what I suppose is philosophy, yeah, it probably is philosophy, I would give it an 8.9 out of 10. So that's it. The Art of Worldly Wisdom by Baltasar Gracian. Have a nice day.